is such a simple thing. All it requires is a little bit of vigorous shaking. Today, for something clever, I am going to show you how to make butter. First, I have a quart of cream. This is heavy cream. Now, your container needs to have enough room for the cream to expand. So you need to have the cream fill it up about halfway, give or take. And your lid needs to be secure. You don't want it to leak at all, because if it does, then it's gonna get everywhere. You culture it, you leave it out for about 8 hours. You can put it back in the fridge, and then you just bring it back up to temperature.
How long can it be in there cultured?
If it smells good, use it. The ideal temperature for churning butter, if you want to be precise, is 65.4 degrees Fahrenheit. I know this stuff because I worked at an organic creamery for 8 years. Now back to our butter. I hope you are fit, because this is going to take a while. So you put it in. It's starting to foam up. You're aerating it or getting all the air into it. It's already higher up. You will get to a point where it is basically solid. This is almost like whipped cream in there. This is the hardest part of the churning because it's not moving and you need it to move so that the fat sacs will break, releasing the fat inside of it. Once the fat sacs break, then the fat starts clumping together, and that's where you get the butter. This is right after it broke. You want to keep churning until the buttermilk starts making like bubbles.
And the buttermilk come out the butter part. Slash, slash.
A lot of people like to save this buttermilk. It's pretty high in protein. This is not like the buttermilk that you buy at the store. Buttermilk that you buy at the store is essentially cultured milk. So I churn it a little bit more to keep getting some more buttermilk out, because bacteria will eat the protein. They don't necessarily eat the fat. The buttermilk in your butter is not safe from the bacteria. So the bacteria will eat or thrive or grow inside of your buttermilk, but not inside of your butter. It's really important, especially for homemade butter, to get rid of as much buttermilk as you can. Here's our butter. It's looking a lot nicer. I like to wash it. Some people would argue that you don't really need to do this. You want your water to be on the colder side so that the butter curd compress a little bit and squeeze out a little bit more. Don't want to slosh it around too much. Just kind of wash it around there, and then you dump your water out. You add your salt to taste. You don't have to beat it too much, just enough to get all the salt mixed into your butter. As you can see, we still have a little bit of liquid in there, so we just try to get rid of as much as we can. The final step is enjoy in heaping quantities.
Heaping? That bread is bigger than your hand. Wow, big bread. Ah! Is that good butter?
Back to our butter.
We should put that at the end.
Thank goodness you're doing silly things for bloopers.
No, back to our butter.
Whoa.
Put that at the end.
Good catch.
Put that at the end.
Did you just congratulate yourself on a good catch?
Yes, I did.